Hi, look at this beautiful background. Took a lot of work, but looking good. Okay, so I'm going to channel for you. They're spirits. They call themselves Aaron just for our benefit. They don't really have a name at all, nor do any of we. So I'm just going to sort of step aside and channel. And if you like what you see, you can press like and subscribe and follow on Messages of Love from Beyond Facebook page. They're on there too. Okay. You've come about with a certain idea that you will not drop. It is something that you've concluded after much thinking and processing and watching others. You come to the basic conclusion that I must do this thing on my own. This is the conclusion you come to after watching many other humans and listening and gathering much information. That's what your great mind has concluded. Now, part of the reason, of course, is because your great mind prefers to sort things out by itself. It doesn't like to be bothered by other things, other people's ideas. So it prefers to take information, analyze it, and come up with its own conclusion. That's what it likes to do best of all. And somehow you've mostly gone along with this notion, you see, that your brain can figure it out. Thank you, everyone, but I've got it. I can get this on my own. Now, of course, that works for a time. Then there's a certain feeling that comes about later. It is that loneliness feeling. It's a certain disconnect from the other humans, you see, because you've been doing things on your own. Now, this can go on fine if you would stay inside of your own place and never see any other humans. It would work out fine for you, this analysis, this decision you've come to. But when you are mixing among them, there comes a time when you see them, you see, but you're not a part of them. But you can see them and you can't quite interact with them somehow. You've spent so much time in your own mind that you've pulled away from the other humans, you see, that sort of look like you, they walk like you, they talk like you. You have a feeling that perhaps you should be part of them, and yet you've spent so much time distancing from them, you just don't know how to go about it. So now you're at a new place. You're considering now, possibly I could spend some time with these humans, I don't know. Perhaps there's something that I'm missing. It's a certain, you see, investigation is what it is. First it's a little thought, like that one. Perhaps I can join them. Then there's a certain investigation, you see, and you talk to them. Some of them you really don't get along with, so you've written a lot of them off. And yet there's this thought still in your mind. Perhaps I belong with them. Perhaps I am one with them. So as you have this tiny little thought, you see, of course it's going somewhere, but for you, you tend to be a little bit obstinate with this. So you have the one little thought, and that's all that can come in for right now, and that has to be investigative enough to pull you forward. But of course, what's behind that little thought? We're going to tell you anyway, even though you don't want to hear it. You can block your ears if you don't wish to hear this. But the real truth that little tiny sentence is coming from is the belonging with others, as you have always been one together, you see. You've always been in the universe of love together. Your energy, for heaven's sake. What do you think you are? Just a bunch of bones walking around with a brain in there? No. There's more to you than this. It is energy. It goes on when you are finished with the body. It was there before your body. And yes, you are connected one to the other. And yes, sometimes you can feel their energy. Because you are energy, you see. And that's where your little thought is coming from. All the way back to that. But your mind knows just how to lead you slowly, you see. You must be led slowly, some of you. you know who we mean. Now, for the rest of you that understand you are energetic beings and you are can see or be a part of other people's energy, and that's your natural evolution, which is the truth of it. Your natural evolution is for all your energies to be as one, so you may evolve together. Evolving alone is a little more difficult for you. Evolving together is easier. Some are a little faster, some are a little slower, but together you see you all meet in the middle and evolve together. It's a gentle process for many of you. This process of the host is not the usual way to go. It's easier for you to come together energetically. It is gentler. This one likes crazy things. It's not like this. The rest of you can be a little more gentle. So, when you have that little thought that says, maybe I will join the others, it is coming for a longing deep inside that has existed through all time. It is this one, that you are one with the others. You will always be one with the others, whether you recognize it or not, even when you lock yourself away in your little house. There will always be a part of you joined to the others, and they will be joined to you, and that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine for you to be joined to others energetically, as long as you all mix together in the big pot, like that. It's a big energetic pot, that's what we'll call it. You can swim around in it. And of course, you sometimes take the break to go out to the outside. It's a little much in the middle. Sometimes you come in, you see, you'll be comforted and loved in the middle. Then you'll go to the outside because you're a little overstimulated. Someone else perhaps will join in the middle. That's the part of it you see. The energetic pot of love. We like the sound of that. And someday you will too. There is much love here for you. Namaste. Oh my God, I was going to fall over. Ah, energetic pot of love. What do you think? Soup pot? I don't know. Bye. Have a good day.